I took long as shit, but you already know what this reaction might be. So I was spoken to says King Von, rest in peace. About to see what I never seen this John. I heard about it a lot. Let's just see what it's about. Even though I already know what it's about. Show who he was basically, but we gonna see what it's about. This must be
That breaking news live from Chopper to a mass shooting. At least 6 people shot. This all happening at 65th and King Drive in Parkway Gardens.
The age ranges of those people ranging from 14 to 23 years old.
If they from here, don't come here, please don't.
His name is Davon Bennett, aka King Von. He's been on the street for too long. I want him off the street today. You guys ready?
Damn, he had a whole.
Probably the person that I get the most requests to do a video on, and the rapper I've been rocking with for a while now is King Von. No doubt the most demonic figure that's come out of Chicago since the drill music wave in the 2010s. Fans are really enamored with his storytelling and music.
From a lot of shit I heard, these niggas gotta have good lawyers. There's no way. Like, I'm not trying to hear nothing. Money talk, I swear to God to do. Like, yo, these niggas got real good lawyers and they got money. So when niggas getting out of any situation, don't listen to everything y'all hear. I'm telling y'all. These niggas got good lawyers.
Videos, but for the life of me, I don't know how King Von is a free man. I mean, bless him, all blessings to him. He's somehow been able to 2C slide and dodge every single case that's been thrown at him.
And a lot of the time, like, the more famous you become, it's not even about the lawyer. But I ain't even gonna go into that. I'm just leave that there. That's a whole other video.
Partner Rondo was toting a bazooka on the gram. King Von was on Twitter arguing with a mortal enemy over how many bodies they each got. And this was trolling the fuck out of the police, right? They couldn't stand it. See, in Chicago, only 20% of murders ever get proven, 80% go unsolved.
20 years for the murders, plus the gun and that's 21 years. So that's 41 years just for the murders. And I got 2 attempt murders.
And you beat all those charges. You were acquitted.
Yep, I don't play.
Now, we're gonna get into all this, but before...
Yo! Like I said.
Let me show you my song of the day. This is Mark Battles. Let's go.
Ain't been happy in a while. I be staring in the mirror trying to force myself to smile. Can't keep blaming everybody. People do what you allow. And don't ask me how I feel, cause I'm responding back with how the fuck I'm supposed to feel when all my friends turn their back? How the hell I'm supposed to trust when people out here setting traps? How you expecting me to grow when I can't let my money stack? How you asking for a loan knowing you can't pay me back? How you claim to really love me but you fuck?
Alright, in order to understand this story, we gotta go to Chicago. More specifically, the Parkway Gardens in the south side. But you probably know it as O-Block. Now, not only is this the home of Chief Keef and King Von, it's also the home of the former First Lady, Michelle Obama, who, when she looks back at her experience, says it was never as bad as it is now. The area has always been a huge war between 2 factions, the BDs and the GDs, and this war has been going back since at least the 90s. But back then, there was more structure, it was organized, and it was mostly a battle over drug trade. The BDs controlled a massive 16-story housing complex just 2 minutes away from O-Block, posting snipers on the roof to protect their drug dealers. Lookouts were equipped with night vision goggles, and the entire—
You know what's crazy? Like, seeing how close the hoods and shit is, like, to each gang. And Philly ain't no gangs, but, like, the beef with blocks, that's really how it is. Like, y'all niggas up the street from each other. That shit crazy, but I mean, hey, it's just how it is.
The organization was pulling in $300,000 a day for damn near 15 years. The BDs were run like a corporation. Money was laundered through investments into apartment buildings, a record label called MOB, a car wash, and a nightclub in Atlanta. But the leadership was taken out in 2004 with a massive police raid. Their headquarters was permanently closed and eventually demolished. 50 people were charged. Whole leadership gone. All the BDs migrated to O-Block and created alliances and sets around the area to go against their rival gang, the GDs. Now the GDs, which stands for Gangster Disciples, also had their leadership taken down. And now neither of the two gangs have any structure anymore coming from the top to the bottom. It's basically just kids running around with a profound hatred for each other, trying to blow each other's heads off. And this shit escalated even further in the 2010s with Chief Keef and the rise of drill music. Chief Keef, Rondo, Lil Reese, Lil Durk, and most of the people who saw success during the height of the drill scene were all black disciples. The Gangster Disciples had very little representation in mainstream music. Their most notable figures were FBG Duck, Lil J, Lil Jojo.
More than half these niggas in this video dead.
O-Block were able to control the airwaves, and the popular sound made it so they could put super disrespectful lyrics towards the Gangster Disciples in their songs, and it would become mainstream. The best example is Tuka.
Chief Keef definitely was the start of all this drill shit. Like, I ain't gonna say the start. Well, to me, it was the start because he the one made it popular. I be hearing niggas saying, "Oh, he ain't make it popular." That wasn't. Yes, he did. Chief Keef started all this shit. Well, made it popular, made it bigger than what it was, in my opinion.
Tuka's death became the focal point for a lot of violence because the gang members
that's what that nigga looked like.
Then used social media to really insult his memory.
In this case, you have this young man actually in his coffin, and this.
But even over here, people say Tuka. Nobody talking about him. Like all the time, nobody talking. We talking about over here. Tuka is basically like K2 or wet. That's what I call this shit. I be saying that shit. Tuka is K2 or what? Nobody be talking about this man. I even heard Von say he won't be talking about the man all the time, but come on, I'm just get back to the video. Yeah, bitch. Like, I know what this shit mean, but I'm not using it in that term. Like when I say you smoking too, I say you smoking wet dippers. Like you off that pack, like that wet pack. Nobody talk. That's just how they feel. They take this shit serious because it started from over there, and I get it, but whatever. Yeah, like all you gotta do is tell them that's not what you mean. It ain't even about being no nut or no bitch. It's about respect. It's the principle. Vine be drunk. I heard about her. I'm gonna do one on her too. Cause I think she hung with Vaughn. Straight killer. I mean, I'm don't get me wrong, I'm a huge fan of Vine. Like, that was my guy. But I ain't gonna sit and pretend like the shit wasn't coming. I mean, look at the life you live. Like, it happens. That's just what it is. Like, I mean, I'm still mad about the shit. Like how he died. That shit was corny. Cause niggas couldn't take getting their ass beat in my eyes. Cause the video, both sides of the video showed it wasn't no jumping at all. Niggas couldn't get their ass whooped. So that's just that. But I'm just finished. There's only like 2 minutes left. Short ass John. Yo, this nigga be wild. He eventually would have been. Y'all making it seem like none of that shit was gonna go away at though. Like, come on.